That's enough of that. Should probably get to it, really. You see the mirror there? That's not a problem. Let's get rid of that, please. And we're off. What if I could, there we go. Oh. Should we get that? That's better. Oh. Where's my Elfie? Ah, right. Let us begin. Straight to it. Oh. It's already. There's a... a book.
What's this? There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
Yo. I doubt anyone's watching at the moment, but... Day 1. Arrived after a decent day's ride from Bakewell. This is a curious place. Locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here and not give up by day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. Day 4. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea gravidarum. I'm sure she will shall be pleased with it upon my return. Lo, a place of miracles, a planted seed sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold no meaning here, but I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. Rho, theta, epsilon, 9. Okay. We found the code simply in the singularity of the characters. Can I click on these? All eyes must face towards the 7th archontic. When the sun and the 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. A dead language reveals the path, for thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said, follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash.
Full of hogwash.
I don't recognise the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
Can I read that at any time? Yeah, go. Interesting.
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman? That were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I've felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
Of course he didn't.
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
I might as well.
Objects do not appear from nowhere. You must have put it there.
Miss Bateman, I've never even seen this book before.
I think he was probably
I'm
telling
sorry.
the truth.
I just don't understand how else it could have got there.
I kind of just left it.
Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
Without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Take a look.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Neither can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny-looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
What were it about?
I'm going to tell him.
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow, eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal. You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
Go on in.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin. They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow, hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Whoa.
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear. His lordship won't be pleased.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Oh. Give me that. Oh.
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
The knife is stuck deep in the table. Stanley is yet to set the fire for today. Right. I need to convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs Barrow and find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in peace, Kenneth.
Oh. Don't keep the dead worm. Could I have used that for something? Well.
She is busy setting up her stall. Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No one here.
I wonder if I can get another worm from wherever that place was. I'm not a woman, though. Where is that fucking... the place with the worm, the wormhole. Is it up here? Ah. Only 4 left. I'd say I'm gonna take that
I shall
one.
name you Kenneth II.
All right.
This young fellow looks miserable.
You're right, mate.
Hello, Wally.
Go away! You gave the door back to my sister.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real, and thanks to you, I'm cursed.
There's no such thing as curses either,
Oh
Wally.
dear.
Go away.
Hello, Wally.
Go away. I don't want to talk.
Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Is this... Ah, okay, yeah. Yes. I suppose I should probably do that. I might have a little walk around. See what else has changed. Now that we're on a separate day. Oh,
Thomasina!
hello.
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
Oh yeah?
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye, I even remember most of it this time.
That's
Thanks
nice.
for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur. I wonder who left me this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please, go ahead.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Mother Mildred?
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
What do you make of this stone?
It's a good shape for skimming across water. What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
Shouldn't you be manning the station?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No
Oh, yeah?
trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital.
Of course.
Why do people think Mother Mildred is a witch?
Because of her name.
Just because a woman lives alone in the woods doesn't mean she flies about on a broomstick.
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Who are they?
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh, you know, local folk.
Hogwash.
Some also go to her for potions and spells.
Spells? Come now, Arthur.
Truth be told, she's a nice old lady. I sometimes see her foraging in the brambles around here.
Will she burn at the stake sometime soon?
You might think us backward in Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that backward.
Sorry, Arthur. I only meant to tease. Goodbye.
Ta-ra!
Ta-da. Oh. Oh.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father. Come on now, don't make him wait.
I don't want to.
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time.
But we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise.
Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
Well, tough, because I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, daddy. Wonder. Is this where she lives?
I don't think anyone is home.
No. I'm gonna check out the train station just in case. Yeah. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. Smidge suspicious. I wonder. I do wonder how trustworthy these fucking these local folk are. I wonder if the little girl's around. Got anything to say? Just before I move the story forward properly. Yeah, nothing changed here. Oh! Hello.
It's Herbert, the local stray. I don't wish to wake him up.
That's fair. Cats like worms.
I don't wish to wake him up.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Anything else in there?
Perhaps I have something in here that could help me get the knife unstuck. No, there's nothing useful here.
Drat. I mean, a knife's always useful. Nah, I was hoping she'd be kind of around here. Well. Just go see if matey, how unkeen he is to let me excavate the barrow. I mean, I know he's going to say no, but nonetheless. Although then again, let's nah, no one in there.
Those have seen better days.
Can I take him?
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
I know no one else wants them. Alright.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Oh.
Mr. Bryden doesn't seem to be here right now. I should come back a bit later.
I mean, by adventure game logic, I could sort of, you know, maybe have a little excavation while he's not here.
Easy girl. I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Oh, he's telling me to fuck off.
What a wild-looking thing.
Do you like worms?
I should leave the goat.
Okay. I wonder what I can do with this. I'll just show it to someone, I guess. Alright. What was her name? Mother May I? Something like that. Can I ever get in there?
It's locked.
It's locked, so maybe. There's probably something sus in there. These churches. Gonna go back in the badger set. And, oh.
Resin has been oozing from the stump. It looks set now.
Take some.
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Give it a scrape.
I've collected some waxy resin.
For my crafting. Ah, here she is. Oh. Okay. Seems innocent so far.
It's the old woman I saw at Bewley Station.
Ah, yeah.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. How's your sightseeing going then? Save your words, young lady. I know you're no sightseer, and I know exactly why you're in Bewley. You won't get far by lying to me again.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, sorry.
I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
No?
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
That's me.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago,
she-
mind. 25 years by my reckoning. But I'll never forget those eyes.
Why was my father in Bewley?
You were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow.
You must be jesting.
Surely
Do I look like I'm jesting?
you jest.
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts.
Yeah, I figured that
Folks
out.
from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother was with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
What journal?
This journal?
Take a look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
It's been so many years since
Thanks
I've
for
seen
the follow,
it.
Dre.
What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
That they are.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding magic.
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He
Oh.
seemed disappointed. I never saw him
That is
again.
disappointing.
But I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my father?
From memory, it were just the two of them.
Definitely not.
Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
He said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
The landlord of the Plough and
Homeopathy.
Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Can you tell me anything about Leonard's shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My
How'd you know
path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see.
Sounds like how it is with most people in him.
Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Miss Walker.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is it. Is this from a dad? Curious place, keep diary. Wise woman, wise woman. Nausea gravidarum. Wonder if that's real. Or was thought to be real. Rho. Theta. Epsilon 9. Is that really? Singularity. 7th Archontic. And then this sort of goatsy vibe going on here. Pour out my spirit. Oh. Okay.
They look somewhat like juniper berries.
Oh, we should make him gin.
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see.
For boozing. Anything else? Door. I can't really just let myself
I shouldn't
in, can
enter
Miss Bateman,
Oh,
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that Barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Miss Walker.
yeah.
One cannot abandon reason.
Maybe. I'll try my best.
Thomasina! Thomasina, come here this instant.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
Oh god. Oh god. Still chuckling at the boobies, of course.
I'll be back soon, Josephine. I'll be back.
Yeah. What's going on?
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Fucking idiot.
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
Okay.
Mummy looks worried.
Aw. Oh, Thomasina.
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
Oh.
Where did Mummy go?
Can I go down
I
there?
shan't be visiting the badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact.
Could I fish for a badger?
I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Okay.
I was...
No. Oh.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
Curiouser and curiouser.
He is staring intently into the woods. Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewley. Arthur? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
He does say he wanted to talk about it later. He's not really interested. But...
Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had. I was at Hobbs Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream.
He did say it wasn't a dream.
I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur? Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
I wouldn't know what to think if I was in a dream and someone in the dream said, by the way, this isn't a dream. Lovely. Who talks to you now then? My to-do list. Explore, yeah. Just look around, basically. Well... I wonder if he'll be willing to speak to me. Probably hungover.
Bugger off!
Yeah, fair.
Ah, the unmistakable charm of old Cyril.
Ah. Hello there.
Good day.
Hey up.
Hey up.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier. It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Ha! Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
I found out my father visited Bewley 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad.
What were you here for?
That's what I intend to find out. What do you make of this stone?
Don't look like out to me.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye.
Oh,
The
give me
old
some.
cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle. Can't say I've seen her myself, mind.
Do you know any other stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
Apologies.
Well, I do.
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the Plough and Furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
What you got?
That were a struggle. Here you are.
Oh, sweet. Just need a big, strong man.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I should be careful. The blade is sharp.
Is she ready yet? Doesn't look like it. Is that cheery fella around? No. I wonder if I can wake him up.
Mr. Long mustn't...
Okay. Anyone else in the pub? Need to go check out the cairn at some point. But,
I've had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh? Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
it's certainly
Do
remarkable.
you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley, but an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
Oh, shit.
How so?
She owes me a small fortune on her tab from years ago.
Oh.
Do remind her next time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
Nah, best not to worry about that.
Who is Miss Tompkins?
A housemaid in the employ of Panswick Manor. She comes by to pick up his lordship's weekly paper.
I'm surprised newspapers are available in Bewley.
Aye, his lordship gets what he wants.
True.
Lord Panswick likes to keep up with affairs from outside of Bewley.
Aye, he has many interests around the country.
Makes sense.
What sort of interests?
His lordship's affairs are his own business.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay, okay. The Cyril's around. Nah. Yeah, I guess I should go check out the old toe. Where else could I go? Alright.
The Devil's Toe, a local landmark.
Don't see any violin players. Oh, go on. Just give it a little...
I don't wish to dig it
Damn
up.
it.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Yeah. Fine. Coward. But can I,
That is not coming off.
No. Lenny in.
Mr. Shoulder continues to prove himself elusive. I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
Yeah, fair enough. Not quite sure where to go then. Dig things up. Leave no stone unturned, as she said. Yeah, who was this for?
Margaret's Lookout.
Margaret, yeah.
Dedicated to Arthur's mother.
Madge.
This
Deal with
appears
this
to be a
grave.
recently dug, unmarked grave. Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister. Today she dances with angels. John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence.
I wonder if there's anyone.
Forever in light, Anne Kemp. Joseph Davis. Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven.
Reckon he might be the goblin we're looking for, possibly.
Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby. William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart.
Yeah, I don't know about these other people. Oh. Hello.
Hey, boy.
Oh. What is it, boy? Someone down the old well? Oh. Clicked off screen for a second there. Oh. Has he gone? He's gone this way? Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh.
Hello, dear.
Good day.
Sydney, must you be so unruly? Run along home now, won't you?
He's a little more handsome than your average Bewley resident.
Well, hello there.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
Hello, James.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you? Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest, be it a stone or a small corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
That's one way to put it.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished.
Oh, don't
Such
be
a
coy.
world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
Little sore spot. Yeah.
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star.
This is going to be a
of my
Titanic sort of
new
situation, isn't
world.
it?
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital.
Call on thee. Call on thee.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina.
Right,
What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
A little flirting doesn't hurt. Lead him on a bit.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband,
Oh,
I'm sure.
smooth operator.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just
There's
a splash of
some
milk.
British
No
fucking
sugar, of
flirting,
course.
this is.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
Right, right.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
Was that your dog?
Yes, his name is Sidney. Quite the excitable pup. Don't mind his bark. The little fellow wouldn't hurt a fly.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
I guess not.
I don't wish to give that away.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but, yeah. Like shrub.
Sweet little flowers. The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
What, did I get him? No, it's just
The
gave him a
delicate
sniff.
flowers.
Okay, he seems interesting. Yeah, possible slam piece right there. Oh, it's quiet. Not ready yet. I want to buy something.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Not that I have any money.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put it on my tab. I guess I could ask, see if old Stanley knows anything about James.
I can't think of anything else.
I guess not. Call on thee, call on thee, call on thee, and I call on thee. Yeah, Anything around here? No. Oh. Doggy likes his resin. Can I not go to where the people were building that, whatever it was?
I don't wish to give that.
Temple.
I have nothing.
Okay. Oh. You really don't want to see the badger?
I shan't be
No. Glove. Trowel. Chisel. Do you know anything about the glove? I mean, probably
I'm
not.
not sure they would be.
No. Anything I can... No. I can do with that knife. What's obviously cuttable that I've seen so far? Yeah, I don't know. Is there someone in the church? No.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several.
Let's hope I can get a name out of that. Anything in the box pews? Anyone left any random bullshit?
They are still locked.
Ah, yeah, you can clamber over that. Fucking.
I'm not sure what.
All right, fine. I wonder.
I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Leave no stone unturned.
I don't need to go in there again.
Guess not. What about down the alley?
I suspect the barrels are empty. I'd rather not go into those horrible toilets again.
I don't know. It was certainly a vibe.
Nobody home.
Can I wander out on the moors? Go on.
The road disappears
Guess
over the
not.
horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
I don't know, I can see some. It's like a. I can see something. Or whatever. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe someone with a stone. What did it say again? I-A-W. The cockerel. What's the, these things hanging over here?
I don't wish to take it.
No, that's fine.
A decorative plate.
Cat.
A decorative...
Serpent.
A decorative...
Bull.
A decorative...
Eagle.
A decorative...
Dog.
A decorative plate.
Bear. Oh, menu.
The prices are cheap here. I'm not hungry
Is
at
it
the
north?
moment. The last orders bell. Saviour of many a life. Pulling the bell would be quite unbecoming of me.
True. I don't know. Who's left? Look at folklore. Just explore. Maybe it feels like I could just end up going somewhere I've already been and something new will be there, but I don't know. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Can I go in?
Hello?
No. Well, where else can I go? Farm. Cottage. Church, square, the railway station. Oh. Oh. love this music. Fuck.
Mummy?
Oh.
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Oh.
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
Waste. Burn it.
Abraxas? By Santana? Oh, hello, he's here.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Mr. Biden.
Miss, I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh.
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
The answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But...
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging. No questions. I'm not interested.
But...
Off with you.
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age. I now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Incredible! A pear!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe.
C-A-Z.
Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass.
I was going to say.
Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about.
Oh.
Ta-ra now.
Bit recruitment.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow. As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that Father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps? You failed. And so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
Well. Oh, I can go check it out, I'm guessing. Yeah, what's this about? AR. Yeah.
Finally, we shall excavate tomorrow. Though first, I need to find some workmen to assist me.
Okay, so that's today's
Finally,
mission. We're getting somewhere. Let's see what lies beneath.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello there. Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. Here you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Also, hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
That's my name.
Oh, marvellous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Oh,
Heavens. I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
Fucking too right.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become
Could
of you,
do that if I
Mr.
wanted to.
Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever.
It's a fine
I
accent
am
in this
so
game.
very sorry. Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvellous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this?
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It
Literally.
would seem so, Mr. Shoulder. Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Bryden has given me permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Marvellous. I'm sorry you've had to sort all this out in my absence. When do we start?
Tomorrow, I hope. But first I need to recruit some locals to assist with the dig. It's too much work for me to do on my own.
I see. Bewley has its fair share of strapping young lads. You'll find assistance, Miss Bateman.
Did you know my father?
Can't wait to meet him.
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
WB. I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure.
Hey!
A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Lend a shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort.
I can give you a little rundown on what's happened so far, if you like, at least since you woke up. After I have a little chat with Lenny here.
What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew.
It's very wicked, man.
Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed.
Oh, good for you.
These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It were long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crop started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock.
Interesting.
Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villages are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses
Forbidden
to
knowledge.
be true?
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know. Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Tell me more of this folklore you mention.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler.
The cobbler.
However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
Fucking goblins.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds. Where the flesh meets the spirit world. Just superstition, of course, as you all know.
I'm sure it is.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
Do you remember that?
This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
Yep.
What do you make of these strange stones, Mr. Shoulder? They seem to originate from the previous excavation. One belonged to my father, the other to Samuel Bryden.
Marvelous things. They look ancient.
I agree. I've never seen anything like them in all my digs. Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you. We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
I was starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
Yeah, he definitely seems a lot less weird than I was expecting.
The day was starting to test me. The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature.
That is true. It's like all me old bones. And they just fucking... As soon as... You know, if he's on the way to the pub then...
What if my dream wasn't just a dream?
He did say it wasn't a dream. He did say it wasn't
What
a
if
dream.
it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father? Good day, little one. Hello?
Huh?
What's this? A fiddle bow? There's no string.
Anyway,
My name is Thomasina. What's yours? Don't be shy. I don't mean you any harm. What are you doing out here all alone on the moors? Do you live here? Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes? Hey! Most peculiar. Perhaps I can mend the bow for her. If memories of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair, coated in a waxy resin.
well, I got the
Strings
resin.
don't vibrate without it.
Just need a bit of horsehair or something, I believe. So anyway, like things that have happened with, so like, as you might gather from that conversation, she like, the day started, she woke up and there was like a journal under a door with this stone attached, a little cockerel. And I showed this to Mr. Bryden. Mr. Bryden still didn't want us to excavate, but I showed him this, and he was like, "Oh, actually, my brother who killed himself, you know, he had this on him. So he found this in the barrow. It's got a couple of serpents on it, and there was she had a flashback to when she was a kid. She had a flashback to when she was a kid, and her mum was like, "Your dad's had an accident. He fell off a horse." But like, he obviously got fucked up while digging in Hobbs Barrow, which is why he's now like catatonic. And and then she had another flashback where her mum was like burning papers in the garden, and she was like, "Mummy, what are you doing?" She was like, burn them. Don't worry about what they are." So that's suspicious. And there was another thing where her dad's still alive. He's just catatonic. So I think there's some kind of astral projection-y kind of thing going on, or something like that. Because it's like, because I get the feeling that he's like he's bedbound and like catatonic, but he can probably get the feeling he's, some sort of spirit-y thing going on, because it's like in the same way that Leonard Shoulder was like, "Oh, I've been bedbound, so I don't know how my glove could have got there." Like something's going on. Something's going on there. And also I saw Arthur Tiller, is that his name? Drunk guy. He was just kind of standing and staring into the woods and being like, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I don't know, I'm trying to remember something. I don't know what." And I was like, "Oh, I found out that my dad came here 25 years ago." And he was like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I'll talk to you later." And it was so so he's got something weird going on that he can't remember, so that's extra suspicious. And I also met a medicine woman who picks herbs and shit, because it's pathologic, picks herbs and shit to like help people, and people think she's a witch. But like she said she was the woman from the beginning, the first woman that we saw, and was like, "Who's that?" It was this wise woman lady, and she had actually met her dad when he was here, and because her dad came to hit her asking for like a cure for a problem that her mum was having when she was pregnant with a son who, I don't know, maybe died or something, because obviously she was having a problem with it. And Thomasina found that weird because her dad was so rational and everything, and was like, "Oh, there's no such thing as magic." But he was like, "Can you make a magic thing for my wife to help with what was it? It says in the journal. There's this whole journal thing, but like, cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. Needs to cure the bout of illness. Her nausea gravidarum." Because this is his journal talking about coming to do the excavation, and he's just kind of talking about nothing, just talking about coming here, and now he's like, it's got like this sort of shit, rho, theta, epsilon, 11, that's not 9, I kept saying it was 9. We found the code was simply the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic. And then there's this goatsy looking thing. When the sun and the 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. And all this fucking shit. Dead language reveals the path. Thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. Blah, blah, blah. So that's what's been going on. But we got permission to excavate the Barrow, but we just need to recruit some hardy young lads to help us out. Help us out with that. I think that's basically everything that's happened. Oh, and it's market day, of course, so it's a bunch of fucking peoples.
Good day.
Hey up.
What do you make of these stones?
Don't look like out to me.
I met a girl at the Devil's Toe. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never mind. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Oh, also the trains aren't running because the tracks got disrupted between here and Bakewell, so can't leave even if we wanted to, I'm pretty sure. So that's something.
Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Mom?
Oh, also I forgot, you know that posh, handsome fella who's like the Bachelor? We met him. His name's James, and he was doing some painting, and we did some very, very English flirting of being like, "Ooh," I was like, you know, what do you know about Hobbs Barrow? And he's like, "Oh, I'd rather know about you. What do you know? How do you start your mornings? What makes you happy?" And I agreed to let him paint me at some point because of course because why not? I can't say no. And he's got a little dog.
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
And she's like the maid of Lord Panswick. Comes to collect his newspaper or something.
You are in the employ of Lord Panswick?
As so.
Aye. He employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, Ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, Ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
Alright, so go ahead,
So
milk.
do we have a deal?
Aye. Bring me some milk and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Willie fuck.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye, he should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see.
He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it.
I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
I thought Lord Padswick had a bunch of animals. Do I have any cows? Sorry. Oh, you're right, Cammy.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind.
Of course not.
What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Gotta
Thank
buy
you,
some
ma'am.
milk, fine.
But
Don't
tell
know
me
where
if you
we're
see
gonna get
Mr.
some.
Ambrose, won't you?
I will.
Who's this? Oh, some pies.
Can I interest you in a pie?
Oh, now we're in the north.
Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
I haven't got any fucking money. That's also a bit of a problem.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house, like?
Oh. The produce looks questionable. Nah,
Yes,
go on.
please.
Here you are, miss.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Mutton pies!
Oh, yeah. That'll be alright. What are you
Good
selling?
day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse.
Got any
Do you
milk?
have any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
Goodbye.
Drat.
Ta-ra, miss.
Yeah. I wonder if like I didn't buy what's his name a drink, I'd have kept some money to buy some shit. Who's this? Can I talk to him, or is he just a nah? Just a bit of flavor NPC. I gotta get some milk. Gotta get some hair. Stanley got anything to say about this?
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all.
A sugar addict.
Hello.
Oh, aye, she's back again. Can't a man drink his tea in peace? There's nought for you here, lass.
Horrible man. How many more sugar cubes is he going to add to his tea? He'll have no teeth left by the end of the day.
God, how much sugar is he having? It's only in tea as well. It's going right to his head.
You found old Leonard, I see.
Yes, finally. Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind.
Damn it.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Right.
Hello
This guy.
there.
Yes?
I took his knife, if that's a knife guy.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted? Ted Cross?
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
You're right, Ted.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Oh, he's a scouser.
Are you a travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
What do you make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see.
South. Maybe not.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
Yeah.
I'll try.
I'll be there. Got anything more to say?
Hello
about
again,
this?
Mr. Shoulder.
I just talked to him. Get him a drink on the
Miss
tap.
Behrman.
What else can you tell me about this Saxnot?
try not to worry yourself too much with these old stories. Leave those to the locals,
Of course.
Miss Bateman.
Hi, it's me.
Have others spoken of goblins appearing in their dreams?
A dream is a dream, that is all. They merely make for good stories.
I know.
But to answer your question, no, not to my knowledge.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sure the locals have filled you in already, lass.
You cut quite the mysterious figure. Most had little to say.
It's true, I do tend to keep my head down. When one gets to my age, one grows very comfortable in one's home. I like the isolation of the moors. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no, nobody bothers me. That's the perk of living so far out, huh? Just me and me hens. I used to come into Bewley more often, back before my health went to bugger, eh?
I mean, you seem alright.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the nature of your ongoing
sort of
illness?
benefit thief.
Oh, just the ravages of age. Getting off this bench will be a small battle in itself. Something you won't need to worry about for many a year, Miss Bateman.
Growing old is a blessing and a curse. And what of your recent fever?
An ordeal it were. So much tossing and turning. But I'm right as rain now, especially after a mug of ale. Don't worry about me.
Looks like one reason for that. I'm just waiting for one of these sort of seemingly cheery townsfolk to be the main villain or something. Secret psychopath.
What do you think of
Or
Bewley?
all of them.
Whilst one could consider the villagers to be rather unenlightened, this place has its charm. The market's in town today. You can see that folk want fun out here.
I know where I can find a Scotch egg, that's for certain.
Do treat yourself to one. You'll not taste better.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so. What do you make of Lord Panswick?
His lordship is an important man in Bewley, as I'm sure you have gathered. His family has commanded much respect here for many generations.
Do you respect him as a leader?
I do. He wants the best for the village. Without his influence, the railway line would have never come through here.
Does he want more visitors?
Aye, I believe so. He has great ambitions for Bewley and wants to share them with the world.
Bit of tourism.
What do you make of Mildred Walker?
That's the wise woman.
I believe she's also known as Mother Mildred.
Oh, we used to get about when we were children. Our paths have not crossed in a long while.
Interesting.
What do you think of Charles Bryden?
He is a decent man. It must have been hard for him after that terrible business with his brother.
Without a doubt. I must say I had assumed you had at least spoken to him about my visit.
Sorry, lass. I had no intention of giving you the runaround. Again, I can only apologise.
What are Lord Panswick's plans for Bewley?
He's rebuilding an old chapel on his estate. He seeks to bring God back to these lands.
But what of St. Edmunds? I think Father Roach might argue God has never left.
Indeed. Let's leave such arguments to them, shall we?
Interesting.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman.
I wonder what that's
I'm
about.
looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're not going to get into fucking Hobbs Barrow today. Gotta find me some... Gotta get me a crew. Oh wait. Is there anything to look at over here?
I certainly don't wish to touch it.
Oh, what is it? Excrement.
Fresh and
Lovely.
steamy. Delightful. I believe a horse to be the culprit.
A horse? Horsehair? Violin? There's a... Yes, there is.
A fine specimen. She's well looked after. Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Fucking... Careful.
She almost took my head off.
Yeah, I mean... Gotta watch it when you stand behind a horse. But, Oh, I guess we didn't get one then.
Hey girl, would you like an apple? She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
I did think she was just going to pluck it. Chop it.
I could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm going to have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
Well, I'm going to gain her trust, so... I'm quite sure how I'm going to do that. Sugar? Can we get some sugar from... I tried the apple. The horse wasn't interested. I can, but mate's not going to let me have some, I'm guessing.
A heap of glistening sugar cubes.
But horses like sugar, that I do know.
Hands off me, sugar!
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off!
Come on, Joe. Be nice to our visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Oh, I got one. Okay, great. So that's more like it. This horse is fucked up if it don't like a sugar cube. Like, come on.
Here, girl. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
Okay, now I can fucking...
I can't rip the hair from her tail with my bare hands.
Right. You tried to.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Excellent. Slap some resin on that. I mean, how hard could it be to make a fucking
there we are.
Violin
This
bow?
should make sufficient bowstring now. I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Easy. Okay, good. Oh, also I saw that kid, the kid who stole the girl's doll, buried it to give to the fairies, and he was furious that I dug it up. It was like, "You've cursed me! You've cursed me!" The bow's for the little blonde girl. She gave me the
mutton pies.
Gave me the bow and was like, restring this. So I guess I will. To I don't know. Get in with the fair folk. I mean, I guess she's not the fair folk. Okay, I guess it's meant to be fairies. I'd assumed it. It's just because she's blonde, so. So I think fair. I guess I'm fucking lost in this shit. What was over here? And where are we gonna get some fucking milk? Maybe the old lady has got some milk lying around.
Hello again.
Yes?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Farewell.
No. There you go. Let me go to the church and see if anyone's about. People just sort of appear if they weren't there before, so I can sort of just keep checking places. What's I need? Where am I gonna get fucking the lads to help me? Maybe I have to fucking talk to get the milk. I know. Get the milk to Lord Panswick's dog's body, and then she'll issue. And then I could talk to Lord Panswick, and maybe he'll get those labourers who are building the church to help me. I'm guessing that's what's going on. Anyway.
Look what I have for you.
Oh, she's good. Oh?
My head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go?
Alright then.
The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
Fucking more people. They're fucking got roofied by the music. Well, mate isn't in, so I don't know if there's any point being here. Yeah. Oh, she's got all sorts in there. Got this lantern in there. You know how it is, adventure games. Also the cobbler, like the cobbler got mentioned in some goblin collection, and there was a light on the previous night.
No one here.
Now what? Gotta pile in. I mean, there is a musician in town.
Mutton pies!
Mutton pies! Maybe he'll have something to do it. Oh, we'll have a butter pie. I mean, he wasn't really asking for... I'm sure he's got his own
I don't wish
shit,
to give that.
But...
Hello there.
Yes?
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Don't worry, mate. Make sure you catch the stream later, won't you? Yeah. I'll do that. Milk. Who's got milk?
I don't need to go.
No, I can't go in there. Milk. We'll go down to the brook.
Mutton pies!
Or whatever the different name for it was. You got anything
Good
to
day.
say?
Hey up.
Milk?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Need to get to Lon Lon Ranch, I reckon. Hang on. I think I'm going to click to advance dialogue for a bit, just so I don't let it run past me. Mutton pies. Nah, the Beck. That was it. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
The water is icy cold.
Milk. Milk, milk, milk. Maybe the pub.
I can't think of anything else to...
No. He's gonna have some fucking milk. Or anything else on my to-do list anyway? Milk, workman, explore.
Mutton pies!
Hello.
Good day.
Do you have any milk for me, Mum?
Not yet, Miss Tompkins.
Oh dear.
No sign of Mr. Ambrose?
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Bayek. Milk, milk, milk. Maybe, Maybe, Diary go this way. Because, yeah, there's not going to be anything here, because... Milk, 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 milk. I might have some milk. Goat milk?
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Better than nothing. Am I going to have to befriend another animal? Hello, sir. Do you have some milk? I mean, you know.
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple? The grumpy thing isn't interested.
Can't milk the goat then. Ha.
All right, we're doing this.
Let's fucking milk this goat. Black fillet.
I'm not sure what that was.
Ooh.
I don't know what's happening to me. All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
I've taken a sanity fucking hit. No, it was only like apart from what's her name playing the fiddle earlier, knocking her out. So is that a no?
I'm not going near that thing again.
Alright. Okay. Okay. I've got something to say about your goat. I think it's defective.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried, and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints.
Oh, fuck off, have you?
I worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help. I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
I think I do, actually.
I'm going to rest for a while. Ta-ra now.
I think I do. Oh, flashback. Oh, it's so exciting
Daddy,
when that happens.
I have something for you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it. I'll fetch it for you now, all right? I have a surprise for Daddy. I think Daddy looks a little better today. Of course, it might just be wishful thinking.
Oh, the pot.
Daddy,
that she
you
dug
must
up.
remember this.
When she were a little girl.
The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation. Where should I put it? Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Okay, well. No, okay, but. Oh, the perfect spot.
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely.
This is
There.
sad. This is sad.
I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you.
Tomb Raider.
I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead. Good day.
Yes?
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Joe Biden.
Yes, yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital.
Capital.
May I have some?
Oh, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
Of course.
What do you need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements.
Apple?
Elderflower and flirtwort.
Okay.
I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you.
Flirtwort.
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
I can think of two places, maybe.
Farewell.
Godspeed. Yeah, I don't think there's any around here. But, down by the beck, I think there were some flowers, because I looked at them earlier. And, possibly by the church. God, it looks like a fair old way. She does a lot of walking. Ah.
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
I like the puzzle design in this game. It's not too... I'm just so glad we're still making point-and-click adventure games like this, because back in the day they used to be so bizarre, like the things that you do. But this all kind of makes sense and makes you go, where have I seen that? Where will I get that? In a way that kind of... Oh.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman.
Father?
I'm in something of a hurry. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again.
I do, and I own like the first two, and I played a bit of the first one. I have it on like Switch, and I played like a little bit of it, and it looks great. And it looks like this, as in the similar kind of game to this. But and I hear it's pretty good, and it looks weird. I like. I don't know. I haven't properly played it. Yeah. I need to get into that actually, because that does look really good. I think there's a new one on the way, maybe. Don't know how many there are, but like, yeah, I should definitely get more into that because it seems like something I'd be into.
Which work is that quote from?
Oh.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I see. Right.
Oh, he's gone.
That's what I'm thinking of. Really? Yeah. I'll give him a play at some point, especially after playing this. It's got me in the mood for shit like that. I should play it on PC though, I think. I think it was free, the first one. Anything I can pick around here? Private garden shit? No, doesn't look like it. Maybe some on the market. Mutton pie.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Guess not. On the moors. Yeah, on the moors. Maybe I should have a look around here. Rooster.
He looks much too unruly. A fearsome.
It's interesting. I've got to move. I can't take this stone. I've tried, but like. Yeah. Flowers. I guess there's other places I could, little stretches of... Nope. What was up here? Oh. Maybe like... over here. If not, then it's probably like sort of to the right of the pub, I'm guessing.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must... The window box. These flowers look...
I don't think they're going to be the ones. Won't? No. No, not around here either.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
I can see something there though. I can see a little sprite down there. And I don't know who that old guy was who we followed sort of out here on like the first night. From like, you know, he was lurking around the alleyway because he didn't. I thought it was Lander's shoulder, but he doesn't look like him. I don't think. Mutton pie. I didn't say it.
I have nothing else.
Hello.
Good day.
Do you have it?
Not yet. Oh, no sign of...
Right. Where was I going? Flowers, herbs. Herbs. Flowers. I mean, I already got the ones from the... Yeah. No, some people in the pub, maybe. I think the priest was fucking off somewhere. I wonder where he was going.
There's nothing else I wish. There's nothing. I have nothing.
No. 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 Oh. Oh. I think I know somewhere I saw some flowers. Oh. Oh. Hello. Ah.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there.
I'm gonna pilfer some.
You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
Does he indeed?
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere. For safekeeping, like.
Outside?
Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
In the graveyard?
I found out my father visited Bewley some 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman? William Bateman? I remember a William Baldwin.
A William Burr?
He were a right miserable sod.
My father was only in Bewley briefly, from what I understand. I'm trying to piece together what he was doing here.
Oh, I shouldn't have bought this fucking elf bar. I'm just smoking it constantly.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
My father took part in an excavation at Hobbs Barrow. Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
What do you make of these stones?
She's not gonna know.
They are not Christian. I'm certain of that.
And that's all that matters.
I agree. Much older, I feel.
Older than Christianity?
Older than Christianity? What?
Oh, the youth of today.
These box pews are most unusual. I've never seen any quite so tall.
We Bewley folk like our privacy. Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
Some might accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now, pet.
I jest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Is that a village near Erdlaw?
No. Never mind.
Got any milk by any chance?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't,
Might as well ask.
Not to worry. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
God, fucking Christians. Let's check out the graveyard then. Wait. This way. I mean, go on.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
I mean, yeah. It's not attached to any of these, is it?
Here lies Margaret today. She...
I already looked at these earlier. Like,
John purchased, dearly beloved husband, forever in light, and Joseph Davis. Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven. Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby.
Also, I think Samuel Bryden might be the... My theory is that Samuel Bryden is the goblin trying to help out, being like, I helped your father. I'll help him again. And I kind of, I don't know, he might be dead, but like in spirit, so now he's like a spirit sort of thing, maybe. Don't know.
Here lies William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart.
Well, there's no key. There is the, maybe he left the door unlocked to his fucking house. What is this fucking house anyway?
The door has been boarded up.
What happened there? Oh, he's not in.
I don't think anyone is.
But, Key.
I can't think of any.
Hello.
Good day.
Do you...
Not yet. Oh, no, son.
I'm a...
No more. Key. Perhaps this... Yeah. I mean...
I can't think of any.
Altar, box fuse, basket.
This must belong to me. That's not mine to...
Yeah.
I've no time for... This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns.
Key. She said the graveyard, but there's nothing there. Apart from graves. Someone else knows where the key might be, but key keeps it outside. Keeps a spare key outside. What? No. Although, there was a... Although...
In memory of William Ager. In memory of...
Peter Black.
In memory...
Mabel Hurst.
In memory of Millicent Smith. In memory of...
Barnaby Tillett.
In memory of Percival Roach. No, that... In memory of...
That is a relative.
No. In memory of Romeo Hegg. In memory of Henry Crozier.
Yeah. Well, exactly. But... you know, worms.
John dearly beloved. Forever in light. Joseph David. Here lies Margaret today. Samuel Bryden. Death is... Here lies Elizabeth. This appears to be a recently
dug grave. I don't know, it doesn't... It's just... There's nothing here.
William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart.
Unless it's like... Paxton? Unless it's like, this doesn't make any sense, but...
That's a peculiar...
Oh!
I think I can chip away at this plaster.
Which one was it? Oh shit, I should have guessed.
Despite the cracks, the plaster is stronger than it looks.
Oh.
I can't break through it. In memory of William Ager.
William Ager?
In memory of Mabel... No, that's a...
No.
I can't see how that...
No.
I think I can chip...
The ones with the white around them. She stopped giving a fuck by now. Just like me.
Despite the cracks, the plaster is stronger than it looks. I can't break through it.
I mean, these are memorial plaques. It's not quite as booky as fucking, you know, defacing a grave.
In memory of George Paxton.
Yeah, Paxton.
In memory of...
He dropped a... As he was leaving, he dropped another Shakespeare quote, and she was like, "That's Romeo and Juliet." Like, didn't even give me the chance to guess. And she was like, "That's Romeo and Juliet." So...
I think I can chip away at this plaster.
I mean, can I? Or is it, like, still too tough?
There's a key behind here.
Okay, so you did drop a clue.
This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Okay, this makes... Alright. It's a little bait. Someone's going to walk past and be like... Unless they didn't exist, of course. Like, and that was just a little thing that he, like... because I've never heard of those people, so maybe he was like... It's a fake one where he keeps the key.
Capital.
Well, huzzah and hurrah. Up we go.
Father Roach has amassed quite the collection here. I don't wish to disturb it. A small label on the pot reads Flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Well, fancy that. God will provide.
I should put the key back.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Okay.
There. I hope that stays on.
Alright, okay. So it's not quite as dodgy as I thought it might be.
Good day.
Yes?
I think I have some flirtwort here.
Show me. Aye, that's flirtwort, all right. Let me know when you found some elderflower, too.
I have some elderflowers here.
Show me. No, this is not elderflower.
Oh.
It's cowbane.
Oh, for...
An easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh.
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow. Very toxic to cattle.
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub.
Oh, I'm so gutted.
Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
Alright.
Farewell.
Alright. Okay. I'll be done in the wood.
I shan't be
Yeah, just not going down the badger set again. Oh, okay, now what? Private garden? Maybe I could ask a Christian lady.
There's nothing else
No.
The flowers have long since dried out.
Yeah. A private garden. A private garden or like
Mutton pies!
It's only thanks to Jane that I've gotten as far as I have in this enigmatic place.
She looks so much like Sadako from The Ring.
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
Oh. Not bad.
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Told you I could do it. Here's your apple back.
I'm very impressed. Hello, Jane.
Miss.
Okay. Is there any purpose to this? Or...
Very
I can juggle.
Good day.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. That's slander, that is. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
It was free.
I'm not sure they would...
Yeah.
I have nothing else.
Did she give me the same apple?
The apple looks somewhat...
No, it's the same apple. Yeah, unless like
I dare you to...
Yeah, I wonder what this is all about.
Told you I could. Here's your apple.
I'm...
Be careful with those things.
Yes, miss.
Something different did happen there.
I dare...
Easy. Told you I... Here's your apple.
I'm very... I'm not sure they... I have nothing...
Don't know what that's all about. Find us someone else to juggle?
There's nothing... I can't... There's nothing... I don't wish to... Hey, Thistlecrack. Whoa, she's a feisty one.
Feisty one, you are?
That's not mine to take. I don't wish to carry around...
Alright. Yeah, is her juggling a puzzle? Don't quite see how. But, like I say, like, people, I need to keep checking, like, places I've already been, see if new people are around. But, like... I don't know where... This is the only fucking shrub I've found in this.
I've no use for the cowbane.
Fucking cowbane. Just wander about. See if there's any fucking shrubs. Mr. Snrub.
My mother always told me the tracks look quite untarnished.
I'm Mr. Snrub. I come from someplace far away.
Ploughed fields stretch far and wide, an unusual sight for this area.
Got any fucking shrubs around here? Oh. Fuck off. Fucking hell. Oh, but I've kept the cowbane. Livestock don't like it. But
Hello? He's not answering.
Alright, fine. I mean, I haven't actually checked out here by the Barrow. But yeah. Cowbane. Wah, 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 wah.
This cowbane certainly looks a lot like elderflower.
But why? To what end? What do you think about this?
I'm not sure they would be...
What about you?
I'm
What do
not
you
sure
think
they
about
would...
Mutton pies!
Sacks of apples and cabbages. They've all seen better days.
Oh.
This looks like elderflower to me.
Oh. That's
Good
why I
day.
wanted to talk to her. But yeah.
Fresh produce?
Is that elderflower you're selling?
Aye, perfect for teas and tinctures.
Any good for sore joints?
Aye. Penny a bunch.
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
Sorry, miss. Does it look like I'm running a charity?
Trade?
Can we work something out? A trade, perhaps?
I deal in cash only, miss. No coin, no elderflower. What do you take me for?
Goodbye.
Ta-ra,
Yeah.
miss.
Maybe I could just do a little switcheroo. No.
Oi! Keep your grubby hands off me.
Sorry.
Alright, I got distracted. I got distracted.
Hello, Jane.
Miss,
And maybe...
Very impressive.
I can juggle.
Fresh Scotch eggs!
The produce is not mine.
Oh, yeah, but...
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Selling them at a steal. Would miss like to buy some?
No, thank you. The produce... I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy.
She's too good.
Told you I could do it. Here's your apple back.
I'm very impressed.
I'm trying to, like, I was wondering if I could maybe make her, like, fuck up the juggling, cause a scene, like a switch some elderflower. That's a proper bookie behaviour, that is, but...
I don't wish to give that.
What else can you juggle? A worm? You juggle
I
a
don't
worm?
think anyone... I'm not sure they would be...
Right, Mr. Pie Man.
Perhaps you'd be more interested in a Scotch egg. Freshly made, just 1 penny each.
So poor.
No, thank you.
God.
I'm not sure...
Trade. Trade's not going to work.
A decent selection of cuts and sausages. Various chards and beets.
Shards?
The box is full of various sprouts and onions. Nothing... The box is full... Tins of corned beef. Ghastly.
Corned beef? I wonder...
I have no...
No.
There's no...
No.
I have nothing.
No. But,
I'm not sure they would...
Oi! Keep your grubby hands off me produce.
Sorry.
Um...
The cross denotes this as the site of a market. Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care.
I don't know.
I have nothing else.
Hello.
Good day.
Do you...
Not yet. Oh, no sign.
I'm a...
These are money. I mean, it's probably not that I have to get money, but... Got distractor. How? Juggling. But she's... You know, I give her an apple and it's like, yeah, but...
I'm not sure...
But she just juggles and it's fine. It's a real thinker. Must be simpler than I'm thinking. Unless, like...
No, that won't...
No. No, of course not. Let's go do something with this
That's
apple
a peculiar.
to make it weird. Oh. Ah.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Yes. I'm gonna... Okay, so what I think is gonna happen is I'm gonna scare a little girl so that I can, I'm gonna frighten a little girl so that I can, steal something. from an honest tradeswoman.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm.
Hey. Aha. Yeah. Fucking hell. God, I lost some karma for that one.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
It's all for the greater good. That's the thing.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked.
Wonderful. Hand them over. There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Sounds good to me.
I should take this to Mr. Bryden.
Yeah. Oi. Sleepy Joe.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh. Thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
Yeah.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass.
Whoa.
I feel like a lad of 20 again.
Bloody hell.
I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
I mean...
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange?
I think so. Don't ask me where I got it, or how I got it.
Stand well back, lass.
I hope no one's feeding that elderflower to a cow later.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
Fucking how much books she got in there?
Lass, some fresh milk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Oof, it disappears.
The bucket is filled with fresh goat milk.
Fucking shitloads. Alright then. We're in business.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
I have.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose.
Just like, what was his name? Kenneth.
Any road, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now.
My associate, Kenneth.
Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then. Come on over. It's not much further.
Hup. proper video game character. Yep. Whoop. Woohoo. Oh.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then. What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint. Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea?
Hey, milk's milk, alright.
Oh, he will not be pleased.
It's got his leche.
Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Fucking hell, she's an old battle axe. Yeah, sorry about that.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
I've no time for frolicking with the flock. How very bucolic.
Quite.
Some fine-looking flowers. Some fine-look...
Yep. Very
Hello
nice.
there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Okay.
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know. By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswick.
He's the Lord.
At
I
your
mean, I should have
disposal.
guessed. Should have guessed, but... You know.
You're Lord Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
Posho to posho.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion.
I mean, this is... something's going on here. Whatever this is.
And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors.
Something tells me he's not talking about... you know... Yahweh.
Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since.
Because we already got a church.
Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
Satan lives. God is dead.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear.
Yes, my lord.
These are my finest. They're all yours.
Yeah, they look pretty sturdy.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yes?
A kiss?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings.
Are you shitting me?
I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes?
Yes.
But...
Farewell, my beauty.
I haven't got any fucking money.
Wait!
I love how if she just had some money, it would just solve so many of these problems.
The men look like they've spent many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather. Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks. Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow. Please let us...
Alright. Well. Turns out I'm getting cozy with your boss. What do you think about that?
Oh, another strumpet looking to find her way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
I'm nothing of the sort.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Fucking hell.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, Mum.
Guess I'll go talk to Mrs. De Christian. De Plancy? I think it was. Something like that.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. De Plancy. Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. De Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet.
Fuck off.
I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking.
I love it. She's like, well, can you bake me some more then? Like, fucking...
Truth be
I really
told,
need it.
my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye. He's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye. Too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley.
Is that so? Is that so?
The most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. De Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
That's not mine. This must belong to Mrs. De Plancy.
Well, okay. But where's he gone? Ah. Bonjour. Come on, Sava. Wait, I thought you'd be up here.
Father Roach has amassed quite... I already took a small label...
Yeah. Alright. Where the fuck am I? Oh, Trebian. I don't speak French, by the way, so... That's about as far as we're getting. In case you're getting excited. Where the fuck is the... How am I gonna...
I'll let the worm enjoy his new home.
Oh. The apple, yeah.
I can't think... There's no...
Just always pop into the pub, just in case. But where am I gonna... Have I got to find... Oh! Who's this ginger fellow?
Good day.
Hello there.
Hello.
My name
Introduce
is
yourself.
Thomasina. What's yours?
I wish I had a confidence, I've got to say.
Ralph.
The confidence of the upper classes.
Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Okay. New person to talk to, but he's just some guy eating a Scotch egg. Where the fuck was the... I guess I've got to find the vicar, but I don't know where he's gone. Maybe he's because you did fuck off in a hurry, but oh, we're gonna find out who the grave is.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Oh, okay.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Just died.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler.
There was a light on last night in the cobblers.
Who's going to mend me boots now?
Hello? Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
The simple wooden cross.
Yeah. No.
Here lie
no,
today.
No. Okay.
Good day to you.
Hello, Mrs. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford nowt more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better.
Aww.
He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go.
Hippeastrum?
I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers.
Oh yeah? I think I know just the place. So much flower gathering on this day.
Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippiastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
Sure.
What does a hip...
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Hard
yeah.
to bear with the
Yeah.
You hippie. Let
Yep,
me...
yep,
Of course.
Yep.
Thanks for...
Lord.
Okay, I think I know where they are. Which is always nice. To the manor.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. Duplancy mentioned. There's no scent.
You get away from my hippiastrum.
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Well, that confirms it.
Certainly does, but...
Those flowers. May I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Oh, she waited a second.
Good day.
Hello.
Get me some.
I really need one of those hippiastrum flowers.
Even if it costs you a job, I need them.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me? Or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
This is so... She's just gone full on with the I'm an adventure game character now. Just the morals are disintegrating.
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry,
Aw.
Mum. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman.
Aye. We were to run away together today.
Oh, yeah?
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up.
Ugh, men are pigs.
Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
I mean, the train isn't working.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum?
All right.
Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
Goodbye.
I'd best get back to work.
Who's still going? Who are you referring to? Fucking... I don't know, is there any sort of proof? I guess I gotta find him. I see. You know. Maybe I should change my profile picture. I mean, I don't want to, but... I want to change it to that kid smoking and drinking. So I've got to find him. I don't know. Anyone seen him?
Good day.
Hey up.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
He's here every market day.
Except this one.
Aye. I haven't seen him today.
Any idea where he might be?
Not in the slightest.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Mutton pies!
Mutton pies!
Time for a juicy mutton pie?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I do. Why'd you ask?
Isn't he normally here at the market?
Aye, he's normally 2 pies in by now. Don't know where he is.
By gum, the pastry's tasty.
I'm sure someone around here must know where he is.
Goodbye.
Let me know if you get hungry now, lass.
I've been to Rotherham, Sheffield, Barnsley and Leeds. The best pies in Yorkshire are definitely in Leeds. Pies, peas, and leads.
Good day.
Care to buy some apples?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Eddie? Aye.
Have you seen him today?
No. Well, maybe his milk's gone off. I hope so. Might mean some of his customers have some spare coin for me veggies. Ah!
Goodbye.
You know where I am.
Yep. See, what's her name fucked off. Mr. Ambrose was... Hang on a second. You, shifty ginger fella.
Good day.
Hello there.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you. Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Okay, that's something. Don't quite know where east is, exactly, but...
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bearman.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I know the man.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
No, lass. Why?
No matter. Thank you for your time.
Aye, miss. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
Do you know
How about
Mr.
you?
Ambrose,
Do you know
the
Mr.
milkman?
Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, a good man.
Have you seen him today?
Come to think of it, no.
Old Milky, as we call him.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I have nothing else to ask.
Alright. Okay, the road to the east. So that's... I mean, if it's like... You know, I'll check out a road.
Mutton pies!
I mean, yeah, this road just goes to the train station. Let's pop back over here.
I certainly don't wish.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman? Oh, something's happening.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here.
Years.
I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away.
It's kind of crazy that they can keep him alive when he's fucking catatonic in this day and age. I don't really know how that works.
I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Aw.
This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl."
The big one.
Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds.
Oh.
Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Poor old fella. Right, well, there's got to be something going on around here.
Nobody home.
Gotta bother the locals. Come on, walk to that place that you don't walk to.
There's something ahead on the road.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it doesn't look good from what I can see already. Oh, wait.
My God!
Oh, hi.
Mr. Ambrose! I'm going to help you. Mr. Ambrose's cart has been smashed to pieces. What cruelty is this? Let me free you, sir. Curses! The rope is bound too tightly. I can't even free his mouth. Don't worry, sir. I'll find a way to free you.
Get the fucking knife out.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act.
It's got to be them feral folk.
After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of...
He's from the West Country.
Of hell itself. The devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw.
Mr. Frodo.
I won't forget them till my last breath.
Share the load.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes. Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
Aye, my love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand. As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
Most sinister.
My love.
We love. All right, my lover.
Eddie!
Fuck it, we're off. Fuck your fucking job.
Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
Fantastic.
The cheek!
Fuck your fucking flowers.
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie. Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Good luck, you two.
All right. Well then. Going swimmingly. That really was. I love the word bint.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches.
Yeah, that's not right.
Leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
I mean, my honest answer is it's the part in between that concerns me most, so...
It's the part in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident
Yeah,
many years
and
ago.
it makes sense for, you know...
Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body and unable to express oneself while the world continues around you.
Darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
That is what I fear.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist.
Oh, I wasn't doing it for that, I swear.
You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
But, you know, if you're offering, then...
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving him for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
Oh.
You're nothing of the sort.
I love
I'll
this game.
stay here with
I
Albert a
love this
bit
game.
longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. Duplancy.
I cannot live. I cannot die. Trapped in myself. Body by holding cell.
Here they are.
Ah, the sacred Bakewell pudding. Is that just a Bakewell tart? Don't know if I call that a pudding myself. Yes. Alright.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Oh, posh people.
Yes. 3 of Mrs. Duplancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take
You
no
devil.
pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim.
I'm sure you don't.
Or do I?
Kinky cunt.
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Yeah, seriously. Although, you know, I'm glad I did. It was all good. It's all good things, at least, rather than just stealing.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never.
I'm an adventure game character.
Though in this case, I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Oh, fuck it. Why not?
Why not?
I want to know what... That's the thing about all these decisions. I want to see what happens if I do the opposite.
Splendid! I'm glad the rain doesn't put you off. You like to live a little dangerously, don't you, Thomasina? Let us stroll to the beck.
That sounds nice.
It's pissing it down. Absolutely chucking it down.
We walked side by side down to the beck, his hand occasionally brushing my own.
Oh.
Despite Lord Panswick's entertaining company, I had an overwhelming feeling that time was being wasted.
Oh. I hope not. Also, you know, I'm a little sus about him, so...
We ate those cakes down by the beck, and as he attempted the most charming lines he could muster upon me, I only had one thing on my mind. Father. Could he be saved from his suffering? Was the answer to be found within Hobbs Barrow? I ached to find out. I didn't even notice the taste of those famous puddings. Seemingly disheartened by my lack of enthusiasm, Lord Panswick soon marched me back toward the ruined chapel.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow.
Alright, I think this is the end of the day, and I think, like, if so, it's quite a good chunk for streaming.
What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Yes,
Hobbs
my lord.
Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
Up the workers.
Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the plough and furrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk there, just, you know, take in the darkness. Out on the wily, windy Mars, we the lights on again. The cobblers. It's all, what's going on?
No one here.
She hasn't even got anything to say about it. Like, Oh, I love this music. Fucking hell.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship.
Stanley, my good man.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow.
I feel slightly regretful of flirting with this fella now.
I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
He's definitely a bad guy. Or a bad guy.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
I mean, like all lords, you know.
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Fucking England. I mean... I'm tempted to say no, just because of the vibe I'm sort of getting off him. But fuck it, let's have a drink.
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
There you are.
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman.
Here.
May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
You don't...
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
Oh. What?
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires.
He doesn't drink. Now I'm fucking suspicious.
I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves.
Oh, a bit of en français.
Mr. Shoulder?
Your lordship?
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the Plough and Furrow.
That's what you said last time.
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman. As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me.
No.
My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
You know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
You've changed your tunes, Stanley. An exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Well,
Oh, if the Lord says it.
What can I get you?
I'm fine for now, thank you. I have nothing else to ask for the time. I'll leave those two to their...
Fucking these two. Ah, you're right, mate.
Seen her.
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
Oh, yeah?
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
He's stinking drunk, but let's hear what he has to say.
Right, you, Cyril.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here? Leave me be, lass.
Fair enough.
What is it?
First of all, I must apologize to you. That night we met, when I vanished?
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days.
Oh, fuck.
Aye.
Leonard!
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She would laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bait.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something? Ah, a moonlight tryst.
Oh.
After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Oh, no.
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Don't make me ask twice.
I've got a fucking knife,
all
all
right.
right.
Spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, but I do not wish for this to come between us.
But...
all the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
But this is quite significant as a...
Thanks.
As a reveal.
I'd rather not.
Alright. Okay. Ah, matey.
I see that you come in with a glint in your eye, taking everything you see, but I know you can't lie.
Let's get some good reverb out of this pub. Oh. Cyril hates it.
The shift in the atmosphere as the day fades into night. You
It's not bad for Victorian music, gotta say. Better not be copyright on this. Good stuff. Oh, she's walking slowly. She's right, there are peaks in the distance. Hello, mate.
So, Thomasina. The journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it.
No, I don't think so. No. Nah, it's not. He's northern for one thing.
All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, we're not.
He's talking like he is just the goblin.
Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years?
This is true. That is very true.
You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone.
Don't know if I trust him though. Like.
Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
Because, you know.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
He's been like that for years. I'll give him a couple more days. Incantamentum. Do you kind of trust him? Yeah, I did, but I love that I don't know who to trust.
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, that's it for tonight. Yeah, I don't know, because, well, when I heard that, you know, Lord Panswick and Leonard Shoulder chatting about, like, oh, don't worry, we'll bring her here, and we'll fucking, she needs to let her own blood, and then we'll summon, you know, sketchy supernatural fella for their own designs. I mean, that doesn't sound. I mean, I guess that could be for a good reason, but it doesn't seem that way. And if that's him, then he's also he is also being like, I'll help. Come and set me free, and then it'll help your dad as well. But and also her dad wanted to trap him in there for some reason. So, I mean, it's not looking good, but for his credibility. Yeah. I don't know how she's not like, because Arthur told her, you know, all about this, and it's like clearly like, oh, we need her blood. And the Lord is like, oh, we'll fucking take it if we need to, basically. Which I wouldn't like hearing. You know, if I heard that, I'd be like, I don't know. But she's got to save her dad, I guess. So maybe a little self-sacrifice. Either way, I don't know. Oh, I can't wait to play more of this. Maybe I'll play it. I'll try and see if I can have a evening earlier than Thursday if you're free next week. But that's it for now. I'm gonna do a little hard save. Yeah, well. Fuck. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it like this. Yeah. So, you know. I'll play it Thursday, whatever, but hopefully I'll play it earlier if you're keen. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for everyone else who stopped by. It's nice to see some other people in here. I love this game. I'm loving this game. I can't fucking wait to see what the deal is with all these mysteries. It's good shit. But anyway, yeah. Good sesh. Good see you. And good night. And stay spooky. It is spooky season, so you got it really. And it keeps with the theme. So, you know. Good night. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye.